after rewatching this movie, after coming back to watching this movie on Netflix back in yesterday, Animate is right. Seriously, guys, I now hate this movie. And today's rant is my channel, and that is Kylie Chance Meatballs 2. Came out in the year 2013, same year as Despicable Me 2, The Croods, The Giant Andrew Kimberly, and Turbo, you know the rest. And I'm gonna say this is the first bad Sony Pictures Animation movie for its theatrical release. Open Season 2 and 3 were put straight to DVD, but this is the first bad Sony Pictures Animation movie for its theatrical release. And this is now the third worst Sony Pictures Animation movie I've ever seen in my life. So, let's get into the plot. So, what can I say about this movie? It's the exact same fucking movie. That's what Animate said about that reference to Animate's review on Kylie Chance Meatballs 2. I think that's the first video I watched from Animate, the Kylie Chance Meatballs 2 review. And I gotta say, the plot just takes place from the first movie left off after Sam Sparks and Flint Lockwood's kiss. And then all of a sudden, Chester V comes down and he meets up with Flint Lockwood, and all the times Flint Lockwood's a big fan of Chester V, and then meet up to this place called the Live Corp, which I don't know what that is. It's so weird. That's very confusing and complicated. And they tried to clear all the food and stuff, and Flint Lockwood and his team have been requested to go on an adventure to the forest of food animals and try to stop this machine from creating like food animals and try and stop and just try to destroy it. That's how I could describe it. It's basically like Ice Age 3 and Shrek the Third. That's how I could describe this movie. That's how I could describe it. It's basically Ice Age 3 and Shrek the Third. Now, when I got a trailer for this movie, I was really excited. Yeah, I'm gonna say, the reason why I was excited for this movie back then, because I loved the first movie, and now I'm just gonna wait, and I wanted to wait until October 25th to check it out. I don't know when I seen it though. I think I saw it back on November 2nd, but I can't remember when, because 2013 was a long time ago. But I'm not gonna lie, I used to like this movie back then. But a few years, I would say it's good, but the first movie was 100 times better. But then, looking back to it, oh my god, Animate was right. This is now the third worst Sony Pictures Animation villain movie I've ever seen in my life. The second being Peter Rabbit, and the one being the Emoji Movie. And I will say, this is the most disappointing movie from Sony Pictures Animation. I gotta say, the animation is just generic and cringe. It's like it's been animated by a fucking 5-year-old. And all of a sudden, I will say, this movie, it's the exact same fucking movie. That's what Animate said in his review on this movie. And now let's go into the characters. I'm gonna say, the characters in this movie are ruined. They're really good in the first movie, but in the second movie, they were ruined. Flint Lockwood, who is the inventor, I'm gonna say, Flint Lockwood, he was really good in the first movie, but in the second movie, he turned into a fucking douchebag. And Sam Sparks, I'm gonna say it was okay, but not too much okay. And Steve the Monkey, he was a little bit annoying, but it was okay, I guess. And Flint Lockwood's dad, honestly, he does nothing but jack shit in this movie. All he does, he sits down on a boat throughout the entire movie. They have ruined this character big time. And Manny in this movie, I'll say, he was really good in the first movie, but in the second movie, he's a freaking dumbass. And this bully who used to bully for a long time and then become friends, honestly, is not ruined. Yeah, the only characters who are not ruined this movie is the bully who could become friends of called Sam Sparks and Steve. Probably we'll get into Chester V later. And this ape, played by Anne Hathaway, the actor who played Jewel from Rio and Cherry from Shrek, I gotta say, I just don't even care about this character. And now we're getting to the worst character from this movie, and that is Chester V. Honestly, Chester V. I will say he's now the second worst villain of 2013. Number one worst villain of 2013 is Cliff Van der Cave from The Croods 1. Even though I loved him in the second movie, but I freaking despise him in the first movie. And he's now the second worst Sony Pictures Animation villain. The worst Sony Pictures Animation villain is Smiler from the Emoji Movie. I gotta say, Chester V, he's obviously the Prince Charming of the Sony Pictures Animation movies. It's basically, that's how I'm going to describe this movie. It's Ice Age 3 and Shrek the Third done bad. Shrek the Third, I'd say Shrek the Third was even worse than this movie. But they took in the standards from Shrek the Third. Like, what the hell? Like, Chester V, who bleed in Flint Lockwood and become bad guy. That's basically what happened with Prince Charming when he created a flood in Shrek the Third. And Chester V created a cheese flood in this movie. What the fuck? Why do we need that? And honestly, this is Ice Age 3 done bad. This movie is copied off Ice Age 3. This cheese spider thing, he's obviously copied off Mother Dino from Ice Age 3. And this guy, and it does the food animals thing, this forest, that is just copied off the dinosaur world from Ice Age 3. I'm just going to say, this is Ice Age 3 done bad. Thank God that the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, and Finding Dory have proved this movie. Like, there's whale shark in this movie. This, like, whale thing, there's cucumber. Oh my god, that's basically like Destiny the whale shark from Shrek the Third. I gotta say, but Destiny from Finding Dory was a way better than the cucumber whale from Kai Chance Meatballs 2. I gotta say, this is Ice Age 3 done bad. Meeting new characters, that is just weird. Why do we need this in this movie? I cannot believe I saw this movie in cinemas back in November 2nd of 2013, but I can't remember when. And I'll tell you what, I would rather save my money to go. I should have saved my money to go see For the Dark World or The Jack Young to Kimberly or Turbo instead of this movie. Thank you for watching. That's our redo rant on College Transmeebles. That's my rant on College Transmeebles 2, and bye.